And as we get closer to Election Day, we have a race in our area that is very close. It is the Iowa's first congressional district race between Congresswoman Abby Finkenaur and Representative Ashley Hinson. This race is neck and neck, and you've seen the political ads, the candidates spending millions on those. Finkenaur flipped this seat blue in 2018. 2 years later, the first-term Congresswoman is fighting to keep it and continue serving the district that she grew up in.
We need to find ways to unite as this country, put differences aside, bring people together, and get things done. It's how I was raised here in Iowa. It's what it's all about.
If reelected, the Congresswoman says her top priority is making sure small businesses and healthcare workers have what they need to weather the COVID-19 pandemic.
I've been talking to hospital administrators, and again, number one thing that they need right now is more testing, and that's extraordinary this many months into it. And on top of it, economic impact payments for helping our folks who are right now unemployed through no fault of their own.
Both are items Finkenaur wants to see in the next stimulus package. It's been sidelined since last month. Still, the Congresswoman is hopeful.
Everybody, Democrats and Republicans, and get together and get this thing done because it is way too important right now.
Just as important, Finkenaur says, is investing in rural areas and infrastructure. Last year, the state's infrastructure report card was a C. Finkenaur says she's worked to lower prescription drug prices. She supports the Affordable Care Act and protecting pre-existing conditions.
It's about making sure it doesn't matter, how much money you make, that you're still able to get the care that you need. We're the United States of America. We're Iowa.
When it comes to climate change, Finkenaur says we have to talk about renewable fuels. Amid an uncertain future for farmers, she says the biodiesel tax credits renewed last year, a bill she sponsored in the House, offer a glimmer of hope.
It also gives our good paying jobs that we have in our rural areas in the biodiesel sector some stability as well, again, for at least that 5 years.
It hasn't been an easy year for the rest of Iowa's first congressional district either.
Look, when it comes to this derecho, it was one of the most heartbreaking things I've ever seen here. The need was too great, and it still is. And so what we've been doing is working with FEMA, working with local leaders as well, making sure we're actually connecting the dots here so that they're able to hear directly from the people who are on the ground.
Finkenaur wants to extend the deadline for Iowans to apply for FEMA assistance following the derecho.
That's something, again, that we're going to continue to push for, whether it is help with the tree removals or whether it is help with our cities and debris removal.
Finkenaur says she isn't afraid to work across party lines. She says she's introduced more than 20 bipartisan bills. Only one has cleared both chambers of Congress. 3 others have been passed out of the House.
And when there's work to be done, you find out anyway how to get it done. And that is what I've been trying to do in Washington.